ZvP with KiWiKaKi number 2 on Antigua shipyards. Every once in a while you kind of have like a shaky hand, so it kind of messes with your mouse a little bit early, but it's fine. It's only a few seconds or a second puts you behind, which is big in tournament games, but in practice games it's not a problem.
We require more minerals.
Put ourselves available so we can see if Bryce wants to get a hold of us. And all this is pretty normal. Just get a 9 Overlord, go on to 10. There are certain 11 pool builds. I actually am a big fan of those. This map comes in 2 varieties, one of which is cross position only and one of which doesn't have it. It's kind of annoying to have to play in mixed things like that. As a tournament organizer, let me be blunt. Don't make random new maps and expect players to be really happy playing on them. I don't think anyone really does that, but like, if someone took Antigua again and just made it only right spawn versus left spawn, that'd be even more confusing. But oh no, he killed my Autoton. That doesn't matter at all. But still, it's offensive. I really do like the cross position one more. I think it's the best map. So I'm not at all saying don't do that. I'm just saying, kind of just more off topic, I guess. Try not to only have something that's just different and only you use. Try and at least keep other tournaments using it too. I think it's very frustrating for players to always have to be checking, is this the map only this? Is the map only this? I don't know why I'm kind of getting into this when I'm trying to do commentary for you guys, but that's what I was thinking about anyway. So we're getting our gas here. It's a little bit late. It basically means we can have speed, we can do pressure if we want to. We're not absolutely going to need to. Just gives us the option, which I really like having. A lot of times I want to actually take that option and do aggression. Depending on primarily what we see at the front of his base with these overlords. Doesn't have a probe here blocking. There's really no reason he shouldn't have a probe there blocking, so that's something I might talk to him about after. Because that's what you want in a practice player, or a practice partner. Is just someone who isn't afraid to tell you think they're doing something wrong. Even if they may not want to hear it, it's what you need to do. Because that's what you're there for. I mean, you're there to help them improve. You want to pull off guys at exactly 100, so you really don't need any extra gas. We're going to go ahead and take these 4 Zerglings. Go scout a little bit. See if he's on the tower. Appears he isn't. Which means it's around here, or somewhere else. We really don't know. Again, we're using these just to kind of look around. And we'll get speed now, and it's not really delaying anything. In situations like this, where we see this now, you have the option of just going for all-in. There's 1 cannon. I'm sure there's another one right up here, yeah. So 2 cannons. I don't really feel the need to do anything else, and especially because we didn't get the probe. If we'd gotten the probe a little bit earlier, maybe we could do something. Maybe with roaches. I don't know. This map is very good for early pressure, though. So now we're going to take our happy little Zerglings who have just been chilling. We're going to use them to scout around the map. Make sure there's no pylons coming up. Make sure nothing crazy is happening. First we're going to go over to this edge of the world. Then we're going to go over here. Getting our expansion. And we're rallying both of our hatches over to the second base. The reason for that is, also we want to make sure, see there's that probe. We found it, that's what we wanted to do. Make sure there's no pylon anywhere around. And so now we want to go back to just rallying it properly. So again here we have one zealot. We're just going to kill it with zerglings. I'm going to keep spreading out our overloads to them. So we don't want to be caught off guard with anything like... we're actually going to make a 4th hatchery as well. We don't want to be caught off guard with Warp Prism stuff. Warp Prism stuff is bad. You get caught with Warp Prism stuff, it's tough. You also want to check out gas timings, and now is a good time to send everything in to try and figure out what's going on. Gotta figure out if we're going to need an evolution chamber, if we're going to need a lair. Really, we're just trying to find out what we want to be having right now. Alright, so I see that he doesn't have those gas over there. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, I don't think he has DTs. I've never seen a build in my entire life where someone will go DTs off of no gas at their expansion. At least if they have, I don't remember it, to say the least. So now with that overload, we pretty much saw everything. You see no gas over here. Looks like it's just going to be a timing. It's just going to want to attack with either a Warp Prism or Observer and 5 gates. I'm actually kind of going to assume it's going to be a Warp Prism build. So at this point, we're just going to build some roaches, build some zerglings. We're cutting our production of pretty much all economy.
Our forces are under attack.
And it could very possibly be he just wants to expand as well. To just a 5-gate expand with those units. That's fine. We'll figure it out. We have overlords around, so we'll see if it's a Warp Prism. And there we go. So now that you see it's a Warp Prism, just want to keep units in your main. That's pretty much all you have to do at this point. Keep some units in your main. Looks like it's actually going to be a double-pronged thing.
We require more.
Where he wants to go both areas, maybe.
We require more Vespine gas. We require more Vespine gas.
He's actually running away with that as well. So now that we lived through that, we're actually going to take a 4th base.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require minerals.
And we're just going to try and pressure this expansion. In the meantime, I want to start going up to hive play, or not hive play, but beetle play. We're actually not going to be able to kill this, I don't believe. Because of that, we're just going to run back. And again, we're just kind of building up a large economy. Why don't we go ahead and get speed there, and we have this 4th expansion up as well. So, while we're doing some damage. We have this really nice army still. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try and use this to cancel this expansion. But it can be difficult. In the meantime, we're taking all these expansions, watching out for things like that, Warp Prisms, unexpectedly. Oh, and I should have gotten river speed a lot earlier. So again, we're just defending it multiple places, waiting for our Spire to finish. And we kind of want to just make sure we're safe, make sure we have a nice economy. Should actually be getting upgrades here. There's really no reason I shouldn't be getting more upgrades. and
We
more economy.
require more minerals.
Because in this situation, we're perfectly fine with just throwing down a bunch of spine crawlers with this gold and holding it off. Wish I could have saved that, but can't have everything you want. Alright. So now we're gonna split our army into 3 different groups. That I am, thanks for asking. Split our army into 3 different groups. 5, 6, and 7. Units are 5? Basically just 3 army groups, it doesn't matter too much what order it is.
Our forces are under attack.
We wasted a lot of money on making that. This was just blunder. I'm perfectly fine trading my army in this situation. We made so many immortals, he really just assumed that I was going for something with roaches a lot more heavily, when in reality I was just saving up larvae, saving up minerals. I'm gonna focus down these immortals with my Meta. It's pretty much the only things that can kill this roach amount quick enough. And you kind of want it to be rallying the rest of your army up here because this is basically a kill move. If not, just keep upgrading into lair, or into hive, excuse me. Keep using your mutas properly. So again, you just rally over here because it's very hard for him to defend with only stalkers. It's just very difficult. And then you're fine. You win. Because you did enough damage with your army, and if not, you just keep poking at multiple places at once, expanding, you defend, put a whole bunch of spine crawlers here, and then you kind of go into Infestor with Broodlord. So I wouldn't have made all these mutas and just kind of suicided the main if I didn't really think it's a way to kill him. If I assumed it was a way to kill him, I would do this. And I think the key thing here was the fact that I made so many Zerglings with that early roach attack that he really felt the pressure and had to treat it as if it was a genuine threat. That's basically the key to this. Again, we'll just kill off those sentries, run back. I don't need to do anything more. He has no base. I can go into Broodlords now. You know, I can defend with Broodlords. Like, why not in this situation, right? Pretty much over. Again, you want to make sure you have Overlords at each base just to scout, find out that sort of thing. You can expand pretty much wherever you want to. And Zerglings are so very cost effective, excuse me, that you can have so very many of them. Also, it never hurts to make a second Spire if you have the extra gas. And again, with my whole Overlord spreading shift clicking ability. Also never hurts to have Overseer too. And my creep spread's horrible, so things to work on, right? We have that one little happy infested chilling. Oh, looks like he's normal. Not gonna be a big deal. So we're gonna have our Broodlords soon. GG. Even if we couldn't go Broodlords, we could have remaxed on Roaches very easily just to hold off that remnant. We had a few spines up too.